2024 is over, and it's up to me, the most accurate critic of comedy, to tell you what the worst specials of 2024 were. And let me tell you, it was not hard, not at all, because 2024 happened to be one of the worst years in comedy. So I've swam and sifted through all the turds and brought you the biggest dumpster fire, booty clapping, cheek slapping, diarrhea fart comedy specials of the year. And I hope you enjoy them. And to those of you out there that don't believe me, let's check out this list. Bringing it in at number 10 is Matt Rife's Lucid, a crowdwork special. And was it a crowdwork special? No. It was what we like to call a snooze fest. And what I don't understand is that Matt Rife has all the cougars, all the MILFs, and they're just willingly flopping their legs up in the air and saying, "Give me good daddy bonesaw." And you know what? He is up there making a bad special instead. I don't get it. This thing is a pass. The awkward jokes, the pauses, the awkward jokes and the pauses. That is Matt Rife's special in a nutshell. Go back to the Cougs. Love the Cougs. Cougs need love too. At number 9, we have Jimmy Carr, Natural Born Killer. Now, this one was especially painful to watch. If I were to describe it to you, well, I would describe it like if your retarded butler that you catch beating off in the laundry room every day made a special. That's the best way I could describe it, because it is like watching your retarded butler do jokes in a special, because all he talks about is how addicted he is to porn. And then when he makes a joke, he stands in the same position like a robot. It's totally creepy. And then he talks like this. And then like this. And then when he makes a joke, he goes like this and looks around. It's really creepy. I don't like it. This one is dog water. The jokes are stupid. He loves porn, even though he's married, and it sounds like a butler to me. But hey, or most marriages, damn, aren't we all in relationships and addicted to porn? No, we're not, but Jimmy Carr is, and he wraps up number 9. Bringing it in at naughty number 8 is Hannah Berner, We Ride at Dawn. And boy, oh boy, is this special a pile of shit. Some of you might recognize Hannah from Summer House, where she was a content creator back then, and then the drama in the house got too much, and she said, "See you later," and then she decided to grace us with her amazing comedy. And boy, oh boy, Hannah Berner is your female bro comedy specialist. If there was a Joe Rogan in female form, it would be Hannah Berner. You're right. It would be Hannah Berner. Anyways, I advise you to not watch this. And I don't think anybody has. Hopefully. Bringing it in at number 7 is Adriana Uchi's The Dark Queen. I don't know if I said her name right, but I frankly don't care, because this lady is the female version of Anthony Jzl Neck, a true female edgelord or female incel, even though she uses her big boobies to her advantage to get all the men to nut on her chest. Well, I just want to give her a copy of O Magazine and a subscription to Jenny Craig, if you know what I mean, because she needs to chill that kitty cat out. Bringing it in at number 6 is Michelle Buteau. Her special is called Bootopia. Go figure, right? This special is so goddamn bad. You're just wondering, what are the people at Netflix doing? Are they just handing out specials like fucking burritos to homeless people? I don't know. Michelle Buteau is just the typical pastor's wife that gets on stage and everyone claps because she's the pastor's wife and they fear the wrath of the pastor. And you know what? The pastor's scared of her too, because she punishes her husband by never getting skinny again and always blaming it on having children. What do you know? This special is dog shit. Avoid it at all costs. And this lady is truly, truly an awful comedian. Bringing it in at number 5 is Fortune Femster. And with a name like that, you guessed it right, she's a fat lesbian. And there is nothing worse in the world than a fat lesbian because they hate me, they judge me, and all they talk about is being gay. Like there's nothing else to talk about than your sexuality. Who cares? Do what you want. But why do you always got to talk about it? And what do you know? All she talks about is her sexuality. She doesn't talk about losing weight. Heavens forbid that. But she does talk about throwing a cake overboard and eating a slice before it goes into the ocean. What a great special. Just go on and watch her complain about people banning gay people, how it's hard being gay, and how it's hard being fat and gay. What a great special. I'm glad I didn't watch all of it. Bringing it in at number 4 is Anthony Jzl Neck, Bones and All. And boy, oh boy, I just can't stand this guy. He reminds me of all the people in high school that were just too cool for everything, stood in the corner, made fun of everybody. You know, we should have just taken him out back, got it over with, and made him realize who he was in this world, who he's not, and to shut your goddamn mouth. Anthony Jzl Neck just woos the crowd with trans jokes about relationships and bad things with kids. Oh, it's dark humor. I forgot. We could just say whatever we want. But Anthony Jzl Neck is just a turd, a giant piece of turd, a giant turd so giant that turd doesn't even describe the turdiness that Anthony Jzl Neck is. I just can't stand this guy, and if I could get away with it, I'd right in the face. Ugh! Bringing it in at number 3 is the powerful Chad Daniels Empty Nester, a special so bad everybody made fun of it. Now, Chad Daniels is like a boomer, right? I'm considering Empty Nester as his kids left, and now he realizes he's retarded, and he went on stage and said some jokes. That's about how good his special is. I don't know what else to say about it because it's that dog shit. Bringing it in at numero dos is Whitney Cummings Mouthy, a special so terrible you might end your life watching it. Now, when you start watching it, just know she did not get fat. She's pregnant. I know I made the same mistakes. And if you're wondering who would put a baby in that crazy beep, I wondered the same thing too, because that lady is a fucking crazy train, and she reveals all her craziness in her special. You think she's pretending, but she's not. Leave her alone. Don't watch this thing. And wait a minute, it's so bad she released it on OnlyFans. Says it all. Whitney Cummings, please end your career immediately. Bringing it in at number 1, of course, is Joe Rogan's special Burn the Boats. The internet has made thousands and thousands of videos. Every website, forum, whatever, has voted unanimously that this is one of the worst specials of 2024, if not in the history of comedy. And frankly, it has ruined any chance of Joe Rogan being taken seriously as a comedian or even being considered a comedian outside of his club in the Rogan sphere, where all those people are on their knees so they can make money. I try to understand it, but I don't put D in my mouth, so I don't. But Joe Rogan also has a special place in my heart with this special, because this special is what started me on the path of comedy YouTube videos. And I remember watching it. I was at my mom's house on some vacation, just got back from the beach, and I was, Joe Rogan did a special. Okay, we'll give it a shot. 15 minutes in, and I was so angry. I was so mad, because you listen to Joe Rogan on his show for years be like, comedians should take this path. Comedians this. A good comic does this. They're not good comics, but these people are good comics. I'm one of the 250 greatest, one of the only comedians that could do arenas. And when I saw this special, I was so offended, because all the lies, they just came crumbling down, and the real horrible Neanderthal dumbest comedian on the planet, Joe Rogan, revealed he was just worthless in the comedy world. He can't lie anymore. He can't lie anymore, but it's okay. It started this channel, and I'm having a lot of fun entertaining you guys. So there you go. This is the worst special. The ships are burning, whatever it's called. Burn the dogs, the elephant graveyard, I don't know. But here we go. The worst special of 2024. Know you like to bang,
don't stain.